Hello, people. I'll just wait for some of you to jump on. Just bear with me while I get this Instagram thing up. It's still very new to me, so I'll just wait for some of you to jump on. Okay, hopefully that will work. Is it live? It should be live. Oh boy. Okay, let me get sorted here. Just checking the connections with all of that. I should be okay good to go. I can see some of you jumping in now. Just check you over there on Instagram. So hello, Instagram people, if you are jumping on. Nice to have you on here. I can see some of you jumping onto Facebook and YouTube as well. Make yourselves known, please. Hello. There's a few of you on here already. Just see if I've got myself going down here as well. Seems to be like the devices keep growing. I've got device there, device there, device there. It's gets a little bit confusing sometimes, but we will get there. In the end, it always works out. Hello. Is it Wilkie Wilkie? I think it is. Thanks for joining. Bear with me. I've got to really strain to see what's going on there on Instagram. My eyesight is not the best. But we will get there. Hello, Kate. How are you, darling? Good to see you on here. I think you're the first person to jump in on Facebook. If you are on Facebook, yes, you're on Facebook. Good to have you on here. Yes, hello. Look, it's as I said, I'm still getting used to this whole Instagram business. It's I used to stream live straight from this third-party platform. So just to let you know, I've got multiple screens going at once, so I'm not ignoring people. I just worked out it's easier to stream live directly to my phone for Instagram. It just works out better that way for me. Hello, Nisha Lyons. Amber, I forgot to get back to you, darling. I'm sorry. Oh, I feel bad now. I just saw your name there. I know. Yep. Okay. All right. Yep. Give me tomorrow, darling, because I've been that flat out doing stuff, and tomorrow it's my runaround day, and I'm packing for New Zealand tomorrow. But I will get there. I'm sorry. I'm not ignoring you. I just actually, to be honest, you just I read it, meant to get back to it, and I've just forgotten. I've just been that busy. I'm sorry. Yeah, so please forgive me. Katarina, hello. Heidi, hello. Robin, hello. Good to see you on here. Okay, Debbie Walker, hello. Now, guys, you know what the drill is here. I do ask if you can like and share the live feed. Let me know that you have done that, and pop it in the comments section, liked and shared, along with your questions and or comments, please. I'm going to be going through flitting between Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Facebook's being streamed to a couple of different places at once as well. If you are in a area platform where it looks like there's only a couple of you watching, I'm not ignoring you. I have multiple devices open here. Okay. Hi from Melissa. Which Melissa are you? I've got a few Melissas. And Lisa Honeychurch, where are you located at, lovely? And those on Instagram, if you're watching me, please consider following me. Is that what you do? You follow, not like. It's just follow. But anyway, we'll get there. Kate Phillips, good evening. Happy New Year. You mustn't have been on last week. I came back last week, but thank you for joining me. I don't know if I'll be having a live feed next week. I am going to New Zealand. I will be in New Zealand next week, and for me to go live at 8 p.m. your time, it's going to be 10 p.m. over there, but we'll see how we go. I'll keep you posted, but where I'm sitting at this evening, no, there won't be any live feed. I'm sorry, I'll be a little bit busy that weekend. Oh, you were away. Okay, well, I hope it was somewhere nice where you were. Okay, now those who are new to my live feeds. First of all, I welcome you and I welcome back my regulars. As you know, my name is Linda. I'm also known as the Psychic Pinup. I'm psychic and medium, psychic being what goes on in your world, past, present, possible, future, people connected to you. Medium, I can connect you in with loved ones on the other side. So I do tend not to do many mediumship readings on these live feeds because it's fast paced. I try to get through as many of you as what I can. And for me to be giving, doing mediumship readings, I need to validate the information I'm getting before I can move on. And there's lags all the time, as I've always said, there's lags. But by all means, if spirit does come through, I will most definitely bring them through. If you're wanting to book a private reading with me, I'm just going to pop the details up here, the psychicpinup.com.au. So that should show on my YouTube and my Facebook, Instagram. I'm just going to pop it up here for you guys up here, which will be, hang on, let me just work this out. Oh God, I can't do this little typing business, can I? I need a secretary. Who wants to volunteer? The psychic. Oh, geez, help me. Psychic pinup. There we go. Just bear with me. .com.au. Hopefully that is all spelt correctly because I can't see the screen, but you'll get the idea. If not, the psychicpinup.com.au. Head on over. Now, exciting news. As you can see, I have New Zealand this weekend. I'm flying out on Thursday. I have a show on Friday night, and then on Saturday I will be at the expo there. And these are pretty much the only expos you'll get me at these days is in New Zealand at the moment. I always say never say never, so I won't say I'll never go back to them, but at the moment I'm only concentrating on New Zealand. Now I will be reading there on Saturday also. I do have a couple of spots still available on Saturday afternoon for private readings if anybody is interested in that in the Christchurch area. Now, saying that, my other show at Port Kembla will be on Friday the 27th of February. Off the top of my head, I think I only have about 5 tickets left for that. That show will sell out. If you're thinking about coming, you've been sitting on it, I would suggest you get tickets this week because I think after this week there will be no more tickets left for that show. What else have I got on? My workshop. I'm holding a one-day workshop in at my shop at Port Kembla on Sunday the 8th of March. Now I think I've got about 4 spots left for that if anybody's interested in attending that. But if you head over to my Facebook page, head on over to, Facebook should have it too, but my website, thepsychicpinup.com.au, all the information is there. You can get your tickets through there. You can book yourself in online there. You can buy tickets for the show. It's all there. Everything's on that website. And if not, message me and I'll help you out. Alrighty, now let's get into some of these readings here. Now, if you are new here, I do just let you know that I do ask that you like and share this live feed. Let me know that you have done that. Pop it in the comments section along with your question and or comment. I am open to you picking my brains about spiritual things as well, and my views on things, my thoughts on things. Also, just bear in mind, I do not answer medical or legal questions on these live feeds. It's a no-go. However, you are more than welcome to book a private reading with me. I'm also mindful of the information that I'm giving out on these live feeds. This information can be accessed by anybody. So I'm always mindful of that as to how much information I do give out. But generally, the person that I'm doing the reading for will get an idea, or they will know what I'm talking about. Okay, so just bear that in mind also. And thank you for understanding. Now, moving on here. Okay. Okay, Kate Hales, liked and shared. Thank you. When will we be moving into our new home? Ooh. What's the confusion around you with this? Is it the confusion about the finishes on this? Because is this a new build that we've got? I just feel like there's still a few finer details that need to be worked on. See, that's why I feel like I've got a little bit of confusion about some of the details. So I just, obviously, if it's a new build, they're always delayed. Don't have to be a psychic to work that one out. I'm going to say there's something around about April, but I feel like I need to be looking further into the year with this. Now, I'm actually being pushed to around about July, August, September with this as well. Yes, new build. So have you actually broken ground yet? Because I feel like I'm looking at something around April. Then I feel like they're pushing me into the second half of this year, the new financial year, and I'm getting a number 6. So I don't feel like it's 6 weeks, darling. I feel like I'm looking at 6 months, or look, it might even be the month of June, but I feel like I'm looking more at 6 months. So March, April, May, June, July, August. Yep. Okay, so I hope that helps you. All right, it's nearly finished. Okay, so is that April that you got coming in? Because there's still something around about those months that I've just rattled off with that. What was the completion date that they gave you? Because I did say there's something around April. But look, the other things that I'm being shown here, because I just feel like there's decisions around other things. So there could very well be like landscaping, all the other bits and pieces going on with that. Okay, so hope that helps you. Moving on. Okay, March. Okay, just bear that in mind. I just said there's going to be a little bit of a delay, but that's pretty standard with new builds around that. All right. Vanessa Gray, do you see any love coming in this year? All I'm hearing with you here, darling, is that this uncertainty, this energy of uncertainty we need to be working on. And I mean that in a good way. I just feel like anything that you're getting into right now is not the right fit. And there's I hate using that cliche, there's some work you've got to do on yourself. I'm going to use this term of uncertainty around you. And I feel like the energy of the uncertainty itself is actually you being uncertain as to whether you are ready for this. But I'm not feeling it the first half of the year for you. Okay, so I hope that helps you. I know it doesn't help you, but that's me. I stay true to what I get. Just moving over on to Instagram here. We'd like to know if I'm going to go. Like to know, Wilkie, I would like to know, am I going to go for a new job? You tell me, darling. Is that a test? You know, a lot of the times people come in and ask me for is things going to change? And I say to people, things will only change if you make the changes yourself. It's don't expect to get up in the morning. It's a two-way street here. And reading that, am I going to go for a new job? To me, that falls under the same umbrella. And I say that with love. I don't mean to sound rude. And I know sometimes if you're not used to me, I do come across as a little bit blunt. But hey, that's me. That's my Aquarian rising in me. I can be a little bit blunt, but I don't sugarcoat. But you'll always get what you get with me. But they're telling me here that you've got the tools of the trade here. They're telling me that you're quite knowledgeable in what you do. So I'm going to say here, why are you wasting yourself? It's like I just feel like there's been disappointments in the past, but I do feel like I've got two coming up. So possibly two options with you. So I hope that helps you. Okay. Okay, Candy over on YouTube, darling. I've not read for you, have I? Anybody who asks me about love, I'm pretty upfront about this. If they want to, they will, sweetheart. Why are you holding this energy back? Why are you giving this energy to somebody else who's had absolutely no contact with you? Be the queen that you are. Stand in your power. Raise that vibration, raise that frequency, because that is what you deserve, darling, not to be sitting around waiting for somebody. I'm not seeing a reconciliation. And I say this pretty much with anybody who has readings with me wanting to know about past flames, past loves. It's guys can be they're pretty simple. They're pretty, sorry, no offense to any of the guys watching, but they can be quite simple, where women are very complex. And I say, if they want to, they will. They will move heaven and earth to be with people that they love and people that they are interested in. Okay. And by the no contact here, that is your answer there, sweetheart, in itself. Okay. But I'm going to say, you be the queen. You be the queen. There's either been some sort of moving on or walking away. There's been a disengagement around this person. I'll get a number 8. So I feel like it's been at least 8 months. It might have even been 8 weeks, but it could have even been August last year. But I am getting here that there has been a moving on with that. But there's still here. We need to be doing a bit of cut here, love, because you're still giving energy to that person. Stop it. Okay, so sorry you came in for a reading. I'll give it to you the way it is. I'm sorry, darling, but I have to stay true to the information that I get. Thank you, Gayleen. Gayleen's just read the riot act there. Please like and share this video and state you've that along with your question in the same post. Thank you, Gayleen. Always appreciate it. Back over to Instagram. Okay, you're not happy with your job, darling. We'll do something about it. That's what I said. It's like people asking me, are things going to change? It won't change unless you make the change. Let's make this your motto, darling. Come on, things are going to change this year. And I'm going to say this also to you. We're in a number 1 year, which means it doesn't mean that the slate's wiped clean here. Everything that you're doing this year, you are laying foundations for the next cycle, the next 8, 9 years here. Okay, so just be mindful of that too. Okay, you're welcome. Moving on, who have we got here? And again, if you've just jumped on, I'm just going to put up here my website, thepsychicpinup.com.au. Candy, are you based in the US, darling? Because I'll get a US vibe about you, darling. Now, I've just popped up my website there, psychicpinup.com.au. You can book in the shows, my workshops, and private readings through that website. Hooey, it's a bit warm tonight, isn't it? Just moving on here. Annelle, are you a bit bored, are you? What direction for me, business or job? Didn't you just sell a business? And did I not say I see you doing something else and you were horrified when I told you that? You're bored, aren't you? I feel like I've got something completely new coming around you, new ideas, and I feel like I've got a little bit of confusion with that also. And I feel like it's on your part because you're so used to doing things one way. You've been so not set in your ways, but the routine that you've had for X amount of years. I feel like I'm looking at least 20 years here, 15, 20 years or something. And now all of a sudden we don't have that security blanket. Not that you need the security blanket, but you're so used to doing something all the time and it's been taken away and you're looking for something to fill that void. I feel like I'm doing something completely different. Okay. I even feel like you may be looking at doing a job that doesn't require a lot of pressure here, where you can just do 9 to 5 or whatever, go home and not worry about it. But I feel like that will only be a stepping stone for you. And then I feel like the thrill of the chase or the rush is a little bit too much. So I see you looking into something, a new venture altogether. But did I not tell you this last year? I've got a feeling we've had this discussion before. Okay, where are we up to? Just moving on. Hello, Dana at Broken Hill. Thank you for that referral last week. She's gorgeous. Now, just moving on. Helen Langdon liked and shared, will my younger son have a better year this year? I still feel like he's trapped, darling. A better year. I know that you're wanting him to cop a break, but I'm going to say this. I feel like there's an element of him being either caught up in his own thoughts, and the thoughts may be that that's what's keeping him stuck here. So I'm going to say that he needs to be aware of that, and he needs to work with that, because that is what's holding him back. Now, they're also talking about another job or working towards another job here, because I just see work in progress with this. And if that is what you're asking me, I do definitely see that, and I see a number 8 connected around that person as well. And when I get numbers, they seem to be timeframes for me. So 8 days, 8 weeks, the month of August. But I feel like this is governing what's going to happen around the number 8. So maybe all the way up until August with that. So hope you understand what I'm talking about. And who else have we got up here? You're welcome up on Instagram to Wilkie. And those who've just jumped on Instagram, please hit that follow button for me as well. Let me know that you have done that. Where else are we up to? Either my eyesight's getting worse or this writing is getting smaller. You're welcome, Anel. Carol Symington. So how long will it be before I travel? And is it what I think it's for? Okay, well, I feel, what is it? How long will I travel for? How long will it be before? Okay. I've got 2 options here. I'm on the fence as to whether it is May going into June, or whether it is August going into September. I feel like that is dependent on situations that are going on around you. That's why I can't pinpoint this. I've got two options here, and okay, I don't think it's what you think it's for, darling. It's have we got a third party involved in this? Because I feel like I need to be talking about it. It's a third party thing going on with that there. It's also, just showing me that. Why are you showing me that? This could even be 2 trips that I'm seeing here. I feel like 2 trips. I feel like I'm looking at 2 trips. And one is what you're thinking it's for, and the other one, no. Okay, that's what they're giving me. Okay, so moving up to Instagram. Let me have a look at that. Soy Mia, is it over on Instagram? Data analyst job would be good for me. Would it be good for me? I'm not sure about my next path. Okay, I'm seeing yes. I'm hearing yes from Spirit, but it's not going to be a long-term thing. I just feel like it's something to tide you over with this. I just feel like I'm in this space of flatness where I don't know what I want to do, but I know that I need to do something. And this is more so to keep your mind occupied. There's going to be ideas or news coming in, I'm going to say quite quickly, about another job once you've started the data entry position. However, I don't feel like you're really excited about that one either. I feel like this time next year you will be working towards a completely different career path, career change. Where does the creativity fall into place here, darling? Because I feel like I've got an element of creativity, and there's frustration on your part too. But I'm going to say there'll be changes around that next year. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Who else have we got? Oh, we've got Lady D, who has entered the chat room here. Hello, Lady D. Thank you for joining. Thank you for gracing me with your presence. Where else are we? Okay, moving on. Okay, that was Instagram. Back down here on Facebook, Spacebook, Fakebook, whatever you'd like to call it, and Tubi, YouTube. Elise liked and shared, do see me in childcare. Yes, I do, darling. I do see you in childcare, but I feel like we're still not sure, we haven't quite ventured into that yet, or put it this way, I feel like I've got a whole new role. Either they're going to create a role or you are going into a completely new role altogether for yourself. But I'm going to say, yes, I do feel like you will be doing that. Hope that helps you. Okay, moving up to who's trying to join me video on Instagram. I don't do that, whoever that is. Not doing it. Okay. Malia, hello Malia. Anything coming in for you? Okay, you want to know about love, don't you, Malia? Oh my God. Have you met somebody? Because I'm seeing that there's somebody here. I'm not saying that to make you feel good. They're telling me that there's a relationship. And I'm going to say, very down-to-earth person. Very down-to-earth. And they might even be an earth sign. So when we talk about earth signs, Capricorns, Taurus, Virgo, they maybe that will have those traits. So the traits are quite grounded and quite practical, methodical as well. All right. Are you a Leo, darling? Who's the Leo as well? Because I need to be talking about that. So I just feel like I've got love coming in for you, darling. Hope that helps you. Moving up to Instagram. Okay, my Instagram things are not moving. So if people are commenting, I'm sorry I can't see it. I'll see if more comments come in. But if not, if you've got Facebook, please consider going over to Facebook and I'll see if I can get onto you there. You're on Aquarius. Okay, so we've got birthday then, have we? When's your birthday, love? It'll be around about now, or if you just had your birthday. Anyway, happy birthday either way. Okay, so those who've just joined, please like, share, let me know that you have done that. Pop it in the comments section and with your question and or comments. And as you know, I'm also open for spiritual discussions, my views. I'm an open book if you want to pick my brains about it. Speaking about, spiritual stuff, my latest episode, the Anything and Everything Spiritual podcast, just had an episode drop last night. It was Monday yesterday. Monday. New episode's been uploaded. If anybody's interested, you can go and watch that on Spotify. No, you can't watch it because you can't see the video. You can listen to it over on Spotify. The 4 Pillars, the Real Talk Spirit Walk, you can watch. That is uploaded to the Psychics at Sea Facebook page, but you can also listen to the audio over on Spotify as well. Now, moving on. Yes, my comments seem to have been stuck on the Instagram. So my apologies if that is the case, but it is what it is. And moving back over to Facebook. Facebook always seems to be the faithful one, doesn't it? Where are we? Okay. Ellie Schiller, have you invested in this? Because I'm being shown here that there's outside financial help. Small business is successful. I'm being shown here that there's outside help. Have you been helping? Because they're saying if that's the case, draw up the contract, draw up all the bits and pieces here, darling. Okay, I'm being shown something being signed off, like legals around you. I mean, yes, it's them, but I feel like somehow you're connected with this. So are you giving them a helping hand with this? If not, just be aware. I give you everything I get, and I'm seeing something here about some financial support, and it needs to be written down. Eventually, yes, I'm seeing it, but it's a hard slog. Any new business is a hard slog. Most businesses will fail within the first 12 months, and it's a hard slog. And I'm going to say this, anybody who's watching here, even my job is a hard slog. I work I work anywhere 70, 80 hours a week without fail. My readings are probably only maybe about 15% of the work that I do behind the scenes here. The rest of it is taken up with logistics, phone calls, admin, bits and pieces, everything. It's very, very time consuming, and that's with any business as well. So I know a lot of people seem to think I just sit here and I flick a few cards and I do some readings and what have you. No, it's not the case. It actually requires a lot of energy on my part, and I'm actually really exhausted now. I've been reading all day and I've come home and I've had something to eat, and I'm doing the live feed and I'm going to bed straight after this. But yeah, Ellie, they work so hard. I would love their passion to be rewarded. Yeah, see, this is the thing as well, and it's it's um, it's heartbreaking when things don't get up and running. And sometimes, if that's the case, it could just be timing's not right either. So I don't want them to be disappointed. But I'm just being shown here. There's something here with support. Now, I did see your comment pop up about um, what you're supporting with the heart too, but just keep what I said in the back of your head here, okay? Because I saw it, I've got to say it. Moving on. Kate, so agree on the business front. Yep, nice to be finally energized for business again. So you get it. You get it. Um, Dana, your team is trying to tell you it's time, darling. Okay, what are you avoiding? It's next time you see all those repetitive numbers, I want you to just stop and think about what was on your mind right then, because more often than not, it is a confirmation that yes, do this, or yes, you're on the right path with that. So you need to stop, take a breath, and think about what you were thinking about at the time. But I'm just hearing here, it's time, what are you avoiding? Now I've just got people coming on there. Okay, all good there. We're all good down there. Got people jumping on my website. I've got bells and whistles going everywhere here. Dana, if it doesn't scare you, it's not big enough. All right. Why do people get scared about change? It's only because you like to control and have control. And if your goals don't scare you, they're not big enough. So let's aim higher. Come on, darling. I feel like I need to come out to Broken Hill and give you a bit of a kick up the backside. Okay. Kelly Ryan, one thing. Which one do you want me to concentrate on, please? Okay, Summer Dawson, I see I'm still here. Okay, so I don't know if you put comments up or not, if you've just jumped on. I have a lot of people watching me. I've got multiple devices opening, so I don't know what the question is, sweetheart. If you want to pop it back up, I'll see if I can get to it. So what are you saying? What are you saying there, Dana? It's so true. Yeah, thank you. And don't you come back on here in a few weeks and ask me any more of those questions. So there, Kate, without change, there's no growth. Thank you. Thank you. And I came up, I had this saying the other day. If you say no, you don't grow. Okay, so that can be your mantra. If you say no, you don't grow. Okay, here's that Instagram has stopped. So I think I'll just concentrate down here and see how we go. Hello, Kath Thorburn Hudson. Thank you. Nicole Nunn, any changes? Do I see any changes with you around work? Yeah, I'm seeing here that there needs to be some strength required required around you, but not as in physical strength. It's more, God, give me strength. It's like okay. It's like you've got to make people think it's your idea. So I'm going to say there's a little bit of manipulation that needs to be done here, but in a good way. There will be changes, but I'm not seeing it in the immediate future. It's like this place, I feel like that there's an imbalance of energy. Now, the energy could also be an imbalance of duties that you do in exchange for monetary compensation, because that is energy also. I just want you to be mindful of that. They're telling me that there is an imbalance here. There will be changes, but I don't think it will happen as quickly as what you are hoping. So I think that you need to be a little bit proactive around that. Okay, so I hope that helps you. All right, Summer Dawson wondering, okay, sweetheart, if you're not familiar with how I read, I'm pretty blunt when it comes to love readings as well. And this, yeah, it's like I went on a bit of a, not a rant last year, but it's like we need to change the way that we deal and view relationships. I do that many readings for people, and I see it time and time again where, particularly with the young ones, where they want love and the love's not happening and wanting to know when are they going to find love. Unfortunately, it's not easy anymore because everybody's on these bloody swipey things, looking for the next best thing on their devices the whole time and not actually being present with who and where they are right now. The only way you're going to meet somebody is by getting out and doing it organically. So if you are doing these dating apps, please consider getting off them. I can't tell you what to do, but as I said, I am speaking from experience with all the readings that I do. And it's like also we females have taken, basically we've made it too easy for the guys. And again, no offense to the guys watching, we've made it too easy for them because they're genetically geared to do the chasing. And we don't allow that anymore. We think we should be modern women and we should be, and not that I'm not saying I'm, anything against feminism, but it's like we need to take a step back and let the gentleman lead for once or do the chasing for once. Now, I know it doesn't help with your answer right now, but you're asking, will you ever find? And I'm not seeing it in the immediate future here. I don't know how long you've been single for, but I keep leaning more towards September. There's something around September, so it could even be a function that you've been invited to with this. So I feel like I'm looking at quite a significant function. So it could be connected around a wedding or a birthday or something like that that's happening. Do you live near the coast too? Can you let me know? Because I'm seeing something connected around coastal as well. So if you can get me a bit more information, I'll see if I can get back to it. All right, now moving on. Okay. So those who've just jumped on, please like, share, let me know that you have done that and pop it in with your comments and questions, please. And again, I'm not doing mediumship on here. It takes too long because I need to give you evidence and we do have lags here and I do have a number of you watching. I try to get through as many of you as what I can in such a short time. And how are we going for time? Okay, we've got 5 more minutes and then I'll flit over to the cards. So hopefully we can get some messages to everybody. So Summer, yes, you are near the coast, are you? Because I'm seeing something connected around the coast. And I do feel like I'm looking at a function area where it's either across the road from a beach or you can see coastal the beach, the water views from there. Okay, so that's what they're showing me. And moving on. Jenny Louise, I'm hearing early days. How long have you been seeing this person? See a kind, caring man. I would like to know if you see our relationship lasting, please. I'm just hearing here early days, but I do see a celebration. Have you been made exclusive? Have you had the exclusivity talk being exclusive? Because I feel like I need to bring that up. Okay, if you can let me know. Oh, here we go. Simon's piped up. There we go. I knew I'd stir the hornet's nest somewhere. Okay, absolutely, Linda. Let men be meaningful guys and earn their place when they do appreciate it and meet them. See? Thank you for the feedback. But see, I'm noticing this more and more. Women are becoming a little bit aggressive when it comes to relationships and chase and doing the chase. Let's pull back. Okay. Yeah, still early days, because I'm going to say here, it's either we've just got to the 3-month mark. I said the 3-month mask. Oh my God, the 3-month, that's a slip of the tongue because that's spirit saying that. The 3-month mark, or we're close to it. But I said the 3-month mask. And I always say to people, the mask usually slides off around about the 3-month time. But look, at the moment, I feel good, but I'm not committing as to whether it will last or not. I just, yeah, you know me, don't sugarcoat it. I just feel like it's a little bit too early to be making any judgment on that yet. But look, I feel good. Okay, you're saying yes, true. Yep, yes, true. I always stay true to my info. Those who have had readings with me can attest to that. Samantha Smith, how will I go with my new job I started this week? Well, first of all, congratulations. I'm hearing here long time coming with this. I feel like you've moved out of rocky waters, you're moving into smoother waters now, but there's going to be a period of adjustment of roughly around about 6 weeks with this. It's saying 6 weeks, or there's a number 6 attached around this, which is normal with any job that you do get. But there's also, okay, you've only done 2 days. I know that they'll give you duties or your job description, but are they starting to give you more than what? Just be mindful of that, because I feel like there's this possibility of they may pile more onto your duties, your job description, which you won't be happy about. Okay, but at the moment, I feel good about it. Congratulations, darling. They're saying that there's learning attached to that too, so soak it all up. Yeah. So Jenny, he has done health issues that are making things go slower than what he wanted, but wants to keep going. We are taking things slow. Good. I'm telling you, if this is the thing, any relationship that goes boom, boom, fast burn, it fizzles out really quick. It's the slow burns that are the keepers. And do you know what? You've got to look at it in terms of the universe intervening with that also. So don't get impatient. Everything happens when it's meant to happen. Where else are we? Oh, thank you, Dana. Is it that time already? Geez, you're good. Thank you, Dana. All right, we come to 8:45. It is time for cards. If you are new here, we crack open the cards for the last 15 minutes and I try to get through as many of you as what I can so we can get messages out. If you had a mini reading with me this morning, well, if you're in America, it would be this morning. If you've had a mini reading with me this evening, just be a little bit mindful that there's people on here that have been watching that hasn't had any messages from me yet, please. Now, I will operate off the angel cards again. So if you are needing an answer to something, as I say, the angel cards generally will give you some answer to this. Otherwise, the tarot, I will operate off the, what do we got happening here? Rider-Waite tarots here. So we'll call these the blunts. So we've got the fluffies and we've got the blunts. So let me know which one you want and I'll try to get through as many of you as what I can in the next 15 minutes. Okie dokie. So Yolanda is after a blunt, please. So Yolanda, blunt for you, darling. Oh, okay, we have the 6 of Cups for you. Cups are about emotions. 6 is all about nostalgia. The 6 of Cups is about nostalgia and remembering things how they were, the good things. And generally when this card comes up for me, it's just a reminder to think about how simple life used to be, particularly when you were a child as well. So this is also a card of children. So you could be working with children and maybe if you are working with children, to look at things through the innocence of a child as well, because they look at the world completely different to how we look at the world here. But it's just all about nostalgia and thinking about how things were and to think about getting back to that stage, the simplicity of life. We have here Kylie Canty is after an angel. So for you, darling, they're saying here, you've got to get more information. More information. So whatever that question is, they're saying you need more information before you're going to get an answer with that. Fiona Cations is after a blunt, please. So Fiona, right, we have judgment for you. Judgment, judgment, judgment. It's a major arcana. Now, generally, judgment is a reminder that what you put out, you will receive back. And I hate using the word karma. So just think about the exchange of energy. What you put out, you will receive back. So this is a reminder for you for the next week. Whatever you put out, you will give back. Okay, so judgment card. Hope that helps you. Tony Gonzalez, hello, lovely. You are after a blunt. Okay, what do you think you're stuck with, Tony? Honestly, okay, we have here the 8 of Swords. Now, swords represent our thoughts. It represents communication here. The eight of Swords actually represents this sensation of being stuck in a place and feeling like you can't see out, or there's no way of moving forward here, but it's actually your thoughts that are stopping you from moving forward with that. So have we gone a little bit backwards since doing the cruise here? Do we need to do a little bit of work on you? Because I just feel like possibly we need to have some affirmations going on, or a little bit of a kick up the backside with you, lovely, to get you back on track with that. So hope that helps you. We have here also Vanessa Gray is after an angel card. So for you, Vanessa, we have here, okay, we've got 2 cards popped out for you. We have here reconsider. So reconsider what that question is, because they're saying here you are ready. You're ready for that. So I hope that helps you. Moving on, Kath Thorburn Hudson is after a blunt, please. So, got another major arcana. Kath, well, you got the devil. Now, this card here, it's one of these cards where, for me, it represents addictions. And it doesn't always mean substance abuse either. Addictions could be to somebody. Addictions could be to thoughts as well. It's like a psychological chaining here, where that's got you chained somewhere and not being able to move forward. So, and being a major arcana, again, I'm going to say that it's quite significant, where Tony's card was a minor arcana. So that's just a little thing. But here, I just feel like there's things in here that's holding you back, and you can free yourself from this at any time, love. There's some sort of psychological thing here that you need to be addressing and breaking free from here. All right, so we have here, who else have we got? Gayleen. Hello, Gayleen. You're after a blunt, please. Thank you. Thank you for helping me, please. Thank you. We've got celebration coming up. We've got birthdays, or there's some sort of celebration coming up around you, Gayleen. So we've got the Three of Cups, and again, Cups is about emotions, and Three of Cups actually represents celebrations coming up around you, which is a good thing. Okay, so I'm going to say the next couple of weeks is going to be good times for you as well. So I hope that helps you. Kath, you are welcome. Who else have we got here? Carol Symington is after an angel, so we'll give you an angel there, darling. They're saying here for you to let go. Whatever this stuff's going on with you, they're just saying, just let it go, let it go. It reminds me of that book that I love, the Let Them Theory. I love that book. If anybody's looking for a good read or a good audio book to listen to in the car, the Let Them Theory, it's a cracker by Mel Robbins. Who else have we got? So your birthday, there we go. So happy birthday to you, Gayleen. So birthday, I knew there were celebrations coming up around you. Thank you. Richard Bell is after a blunt. Always good to have the gentleman on here. Okay, mate, there's a lot of people getting major arcanas tonight. So another major arcana for you, Richard, is the Hanged Man. Now, the Hanged Man, for me, it's a reminder for us, particularly for you as well. They're telling me you're quite a thinker as well, Richard, and sometimes this can be to your detriment. You either overthink things or people misunderstand you here. And this is, I always say when I get this card, it's a reminder for us to look at things from another perspective. But they're saying here with you that you do that. You overthink things a little bit too much. They're also telling me here that there is a project or a body of work with you in the works here that possibly there's some sort of delay around getting that up and running. So I hope you understand what that means. Okay, who else have we got here? Jocelyn Stevens is after a blunt. Okay, let me just get some more energy into these cards. So Josh, they can't even talk. Josh, darling, who's the female in spirit that had false teeth before? It's either your nan, but I just feel like she's quite happy to come through and see you. But anyway, darling, I have here the Seven of Wands. Wands are action cards. They're doing cards. When I get the Seven of Wands, it's a reminder to me the tall poppy syndrome. See, I can't even talk because she's talking about the tall poppy syndrome. Tall poppy syndrome. Tall poppy syndrome with you, darling. If you don't know what that means, it's jealousy. People seeing you being successful, getting ahead in life, and not understanding the work that you do to get to where you are, thinking that it just all happens quite easily, things fall in your lap, hence the jealousy that's going to be coming up around you. So just be a little bit mindful of that, darling. So hope that helps you. Okay. Oh, Sharon Jeffries is on here. Hello. Have you got that barkin? Okay, just for the know, everybody, I am obsessed with Birkin bags. If anybody wants to donate to my Birkin fund, or I'm happy to take a Kelly bag, but I'm aiming towards a Birkin with that. If you don't know what it is, go and Google the Birkin. But for you, Sharon, I will give you a card. You are after a blunt for you, Sharon. Another major arcana. You can't make this shit up, love. We have here the Fool. So this is you down to a T. This is a reminder to take the leap. It is a reminder that you are just at the start of your journey here, and anything that gets thrown at you this year, you're going to say yes, not even think about it. And as I say, if you say no, you don't grow. Just saying. All right. All right, so Gypsy's barking. Now, again, if you're not in on the private joke, the Birkin bag, guys, it's the Hermes Birkin. Look it up. But we have the dog version. We call it the Barkin. It's for the dogs, the Barkin. Go and look up the Barkin. So Jocelyn, you a lot of jealousy around you. Yep, okay. I'll give it to you the way I get it. Simon, okay. We've got an angel card for you, darling. Here we go. Abundance. All right. There's abundance here. And is this about the reading that we did the other week? Because I'm going to say there's success or there's abundance around here, but I feel like it's not just money. I feel like there's abundance or the whole energy with you. So next week's looking good for you. Okay, how are we going for time? Good, good, good. Jeanette Whiteley's after a blunt. Oh, okay. The same as Sharon. We have the Fool. Now, Major Arcana started the journey for you. That's for Janet, not Jeanette, Janet Whiteley. We have here the Fool. So it's a reminder to you that anything gets thrown at you by the universe fully has confidence in you that you will rise to the occasion. So let's get rid of those insecurities and say yes, yes, yes. Because as I say, if you say no, you don't grow. All right. Now, Simon, you love it. You are welcome. That can be your little mantra thing, abundance for the week. And hello, Kay. Kay. I read you the other week, didn't I, darling? So we've got the blunt for you, Kay. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. Everybody's getting major arcanas. We have the High Priestess here for you. Now, the High Priestess for Kay actually is my card of connecting with the other side, believe it or not. And it's a reminder that you can connect with the other side very easily. The veil is very, very thin between this world and spirit world here. The High Priestess is also a keeper of secrets, keeper of knowledge. Okay, and I feel like that is very relative to you. Okay, but go and look up the High Priestess on Google, or just go and look it up. It'll give you a little bit more insight with that. But for me tonight, I'm going to say that is a connection between you and spirit world. With that, you are being looked over. Okay, moving on. Okay, who else have we got? Tash Ann, you're after a tarot, please. Okay, for you, Tash. Okay, all right, darling. Got two cards coming out for you straight away. They both came out here. So we have here the Knight of Swords. This, again, swords are communications, it's thoughts. But in this case, I feel like we have some communication coming in quite quickly. Knights are action cards. So there's going to be some communication coming in, and it's going to cause a lot of confusion around you. So this is when I will ask you, do we have issues or situations around the home life at the moment? Because I don't feel like it's connected to you per se. I feel like it's the people around you. So there will be confusions with this Seven of Cups, and cups are all about our emotions here. And when I see this card, it's a it's to me, it represents I call this the card of illusion, confusion, and delusion. So I'm going to say we either got a lot of illusions here or a lot of confusion coming on around here with some options. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Alrighty, now we are coming up to 9 o'clock. I am going to call it a night there. I'm sorry, my eyes are hanging out of my head. I've been reading all day and I did not leave my shop until about 5:45 this evening. It's and I've got a busy day tomorrow. I'm flying to New Zealand on Thursday morning, guys, and I don't know whether I will be on next Tuesday. I will let you know as to whether I will be. I'll just see how I feel. Again, my New Zealand people, I've got my show on there on Friday night. If you are interested in coming, it would be great to see you there. Saturday, I'm booked up, but I've got a couple of spots left smack bang at the end of the day. If you are wanting to have a reading with me, apart from that, I will be in New Zealand until Friday, the 20th of February. So I've got all next week in New Zealand. If there are any Kiwi people here who maybe even want to consider booking a reading in with me, but not at the expo, I'll see what I can do with that also. Okay, but anyway, thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, anybody else who's watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you, and have a wonderful night and week. Behave yourselves. Bye.